So as the basis of my channel is how I've come to learn that I tend to process things and do things, maybe just go about life in a very different way from most people. And so I want to start sharing maybe a few examples of my outlying qualities. And so I want to say maybe every fourth Saturday, I want to present a story that kind of shows how my decisions and actions have just been a little to the left in the past. So for each of the 7 years before I started high school, at least one, but often as many as 3 of my 5 older siblings walked the halls of this school. And as me being 4 years younger than my closest sibling, I was the only one set to go through all 4 years of high school by myself. And while my siblings were in high school, all of them excelled in some area of high school life, whether or not it was academically, athletically, or socially. And oftentimes it was more than one area. And from what I'm told by actual teachers at the school, my brother, who graduated just 2 years before I started, was the embodiment of excellence in all 3 areas. So this is the legacy that stood before me before I started high school. And so I'm at freshman orientation, and some upperclassman, dude I never met before in my life, walks up to me and asks me who my older brother is. I told him, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, you need to come to this meeting." I'm like, "Okay." As it turns out, it was a meeting about an organization called B.O.L.D, which stood for Brothers of Leadership and Distinction, which apparently my brother had been a very active member in. So I'm in the meeting, and then they're talking about different leadership qualities they try to develop and different community service projects. There's a lot of great stuff. Then I get home and I get to thinking, and I realize that the only reason that he asked me to go to this meeting was because of who my brother was. And I'm thinking, like, that's not okay. That's so not okay. So as luck would have it, while I was in middle school, I had actually taken a typing class that teaches you how to type, but also it teaches different computer systems, how to actually format and write different professional letters. So I went home and I wrote a very, very formal, very professional letter to the faculty sponsor of this club, and basically declining the offer to join this club because I did not want my very first decision as a high school student to be trying to follow in the footsteps of my older siblings. I wanted to be my own person. I wanted to make my own way. Now keep in mind, this is at 14 years old. And I think it was my junior year, I was actually a student in this teacher's class. And what I came to learn is that him receiving this letter was not a deterrent to not get me into this club, as I hoped it would be. It actually made him more excited to try and get me to be a part of B.O.L.D. And actually by my senior year, I was a prominent member of the club, and we did a lot of trips, some community service projects, and like the friends and stuff that I hung out with. It was an amazing experience. I loved it. I loved it. Now one could argue that I maybe lost or wasted those first 3 years because of my own stubbornness and pride. However, to have had that would have required that I compromised my principles at the time. And in my opinion, those are far more important. Hey, so if you like what you saw, let me know. If you really like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe so you can see more. Now, if you didn't like what you saw, let me know that too. And if you have any pointers on how I can do better, I'd be more than happy to hear. Also, if you have any ideas or suggestions of different topics you would like me to talk about, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And as I said, one of my goals is to start, or in some cases continue, a conversation regarding a lot of the things that I discuss on my channel. Let's do that. Let's do that.